Mike. I'm gonna beat your ass, and then I'm gonna take you to jail.
What? What'd I do?
Get out of here.
I didn't even do that.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
Go.
What'd I do?
Go.
That battery?
Get out of here. It's disturbing the peace.
You hit me because of disturbing the
Yeah,
peace.
it's a crime. You need to go.
How did I disturb me? I didn't see anyone else wake up.
You need to get out of here. Right now, you disturbed my peace. Leave.
You just committed battery.
No.
Yes.
No,
You hit me
did
with
not.
a flashlight. That's battery.
Get out of here.
How is that right?
Leave.
Battery, right?
This is the chief of police in a hometown going after kids. Here's what happened next.
Call the cops.
Yep, that's right. You call the cops.
You just committed battery, right?
Chief of police. Call the cops.
That doesn't work that way, dude.
Yeah. You're gonna tell me the law? What, you think some legal scholar on the Supreme Court?
No,
Well, like, what are we doing
as
that's illegal?
police? You can't hit me with
You
a
can't
flashlight.
disturb the peace.
That doesn't
And then
mean
you
you-
can't threaten.
The boy's mother provided an update on her TikTok page. She was clearly frustrated with the process and said she could have had to bail out her son when it appeared he was the one who was the victim, not the chief of police, whose name is Michael Cecchini, pictured here, and was charged after he threatened 3 teens who were riding bird scooters in a parking lot and then struck one of them with a flashlight. That is per the police. 3 teens riding scooters in a parking lot of Big Mike's apartment complex, let's say. He was off duty at the time, but he used his badge while threatening the teens with arrest and physical violence, according to police once more. At one point, Big Mike struck one of the teens in the lower chest with the butt of his flashlight, per the authorities. An argument between the two continued until officers arrived on the scene. No one is above the law, and members of law enforcement should not expect special treatment when they abuse their authority. That is per Dana Nessel, the Michigan Attorney General. Lest we forget, this is the same man who was already placed on administrative leave because of his actions against the teens. This occurred back on September 18th after receiving a citizen complaint that he had assaulted an 18-year-old the night before. He left his post shortly thereafter. Via the Michigan Attorney General's office, the charges would be announced in the following press release: misdemeanor assault and battery, adding Mike threatened the rioters with physical violence and arrest for hitting one of the youths in his lower chest. A verbal altercation between the two continued until police were called to the scene. One of the teens recorded most of the incident on a personal cell phone. The mother of one of the teens involved in the incident that occurred in September previously told MLive, the Bay City Times, the trio had been riding the scooters around Uptown, with one applying the brakes that caused the tires to squeal. They also knocked over a construction cone, which they put back in its correct spot. Mike started screaming over the balcony and threatening them, the mother said. Nothing the teens were doing was in need of that kind of reaction.